Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Uh, my name is Muhammad Air Rahman, and my ID student number is 2210813, and I will present my proposal about empowering student speaking skill through YouTube voice over projects. For introductions, first we will talk about background of the study. Speaking skill is important, especially for EFL students. And uh, speaking is not only produce and says some word, but uh, speaking is giving informations, receive informations, and uh, there is comprehensions about the informations given. And despite of the importance, EVL students still feel struggle, anxiety, and unconfident while speaking in English uh, because of many factors. And then we talk about video voiceover. Video-based pedagogies is uh, have been found to support language learning, where video-based pedagogies can be a media or task-based to support language learning, uh, to reduce anxiety among students. And VoiceOver is one of the video-based or pedagogies that can be one of the targeted technique to increase students' speaking skill. For research problems ones is to what extent does implementing a voice-over video projects on YouTube affect student speaking performance? What aspect that will be assessed are accuracy, fluency, and pronunciations. And research problem two is what are students' perception and attitude toward using voice over videos project on YouTube for learning speaking. And research problem three is what which aspect of speaking shows the most improvement after participating in the voice over project. For research questions, first is does participants participation in a voice over video project on YouTube significantly improve students' overall speaking performance? And second, how do students perceive the usefulness, motivations, and challenge of voice over video project for speaking practice? And last, which speaking sub skill how the greatest show the greatest improvement following the interventions? And objective of this study is are to determine the effect of the first over video project on students' overall speaking performance. And second, to examine students' perception, motivations, and attitude toward the voiceover video project. And number three is to identify which speaking sub-skill that will be improved most after the intervention. Number two is the literature review. Speaking is uh, Brown said, speaking as an interactive process of constructing meaning that involves produce, receiving, and processing information. It means speaker giving informations and listener receive informations and they both process the informations to be understood. And the element aspect is, according to Brown 2004, speaking skills is assessed through aspects such as fluency, accuracy, pronunciations, vocabulary, and comprehension. Voiceover. Voiceover is multimedia creations which inputs spoken narration into video. According to Mayer's Multimedia Learning Theory, 2009, combining verbal and visual elements helps learning process information more effectively. So, voiceover as a multimedia creations with which combining verbal and visual element uh, expected to help a learner to learning more effectively. Role of voiceover, according to Jati, 2023, shows that using video and narration activity help learner develop accuracy, fluency, and performance. As the definitions of voiceover before, voiceover is spoken narration into video. Uh, it means the voiceover is expected to help students to develop their accuracy, fluency, and performance. For the step to making voiceover video is one is planning the topic and collecting material like video slides or picture and recording. Recording is record the students' voice and editing the video, editing the voice, and publish into the YouTube. YouTube is the digital platform which allows users to share, view, and upload video content. Uh, According to Harvard 2007, visual media stimulates student interest and increase motivations. Like the title, the voice over video will upload into YouTube, will share into YouTube, and view in the YouTube. And it expected to build student interest and increase student motivations. What's some advantage that we got from YouTube as media for learning? There are authentic researches, increase motivations from students. Uh, there are there are room for creativity. It means students can use their creativity freely and minimize anxiety. Minimize anxiety means there is no judge, there is no other people seeing theirs while speaking, only students and camera. For research methodology, the researchers use mixed method, means using quantitative and support by qualitative research. For the approach, students, yes, researchers use quasi-experimental approach, while researchers compare experimental group and control group. The procedure of the quasi-experimental research are pre-test and post-test. Research procedure. Pre-tests are observations and gain the data about students' ability in speaking before treatment. How the how researchers gain the data, it will be discuss in the next session. And post-test is collect the data after treatment. Is research instrument. Instrument one is speaking test, pre-test and post-test, and instrument two is student scores analysis. Technique of data collections is speaking test. Speaking uh, for pre-test, students as students will ask to perform in the front of class, and teacher will assess their aspect of speaking, such as uh, accuracy, fluency, performance, pronunciations, and vocabulary use. And post test is uh, assessing speaking student score through their video voiceover, and aspect that will be assessed are same as pretest. Number two is questionnaire using Google form, and number three is interview, and then number four is documentation. Data analysis is researchers use quantitative and supported by qualitative. For quantitative, researchers analyze student speaking score and t-test. And for qualitative, student researchers use questionnaire and interview from students. Thank you very much. That's all from my presentations. If I make any mistake, I'm sorry. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.